Welcome back here again to the first Descendants. We've got another update video for you all. You guys really like these videos, so why not make another one? I've been really grinding out this game, and here, let's just go ahead and do an update. I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and if you do, please consider dropping a like down below and subscribing. Let's try to get this video to 300 likes, and as I said before, we have another giveaway for 1000 caliber. Drop a comment down below, and I will choose a winner on the next video. So let's start things off with the new dev talk that is in terms of regarding the brand new farming strategy that people are doing in Valby. Now, I'm not going to go over this too quickly, but if you guys already know, there's a crazy farm happening with Valby right now, and the people are taking over the game. So the developers basically said that they are not going to be nerfing this farm, or basically like any farm really in the game. It's become a part of the game now, and it's a solid content for players. So what they're going to do is buff every other farming location to compete with it. People don't want to be running around like in circles forever, so developers are going to be buffing other ways of earning your items, which I think is absolutely amazing. If they would have just patched it, people would have been pretty mad, but considering that they actually are listening and giving us what we want, it makes people just love the game even more, which I genuinely think is probably the best choice they've ever made. Now, in terms of the Valby farm, the Rad Ranger 47 on Reddit said the Valby's aquarium zone, just swimming around in circles, just not knowing what to do other than just run around. I thought it was actually quite funny. Here's another one here for the Valby, the Outpost Champion, NASCAR Valby. Yeah, these memes are actually getting ridiculous with these farming strategies that people are coming up with. The memes just keep coming. This one here from a Cyberam116 said, I literally, not joking, forgot this dude. Now, I actually have no idea who this guy is anymore. I think his name is Isomo. I don't even know what this guy does. I really don't. If any of you guys have played this character, please let me down on the comments what you think about him, or if you even remember who he is. Is he good? I actually have no idea. I'm just looking into this character now because I kind of completely forgot what he does, and he doesn't really seem to be that great. I may be wrong, maybe just probably overlooking him, but yeah, I mean, okay. Anyway, moving on, let's talk about some of the drop rate conversations that are still happening in the community. This guy says this feels illegal. He's gotten 2 Ajax codes, 2 Smithereen polyamers, crystallization, catalyst 1. But for some reason, he's gotten 32% chance 3 times, but the other 32%, he's gotten 0, but 2 of the 6%? I mean, your luck is outstanding, should I say. Talking about the drop rate system, Utopian Shot has done some drop rate testing, and he gathered 100 Amorphous materials, and it took him about 8 hours to do so, to do some testing. Now, people recently have been going crazy about the drop rates in terms of the 6%, the 10%, 20, 32, and it really doesn't make any sense. So you can see here, these images exactly show what has happened in these testings if you want to go ahead and look at them. But overall, what he found out at the bottom here is all the drops seem to be just about right in terms of the percentages. Now, the only one that actually doesn't really make any sense to a lot of people is how you can get a 6% but not a 32 or 20%. So overall, the stabilizers just doesn't really make any sense at all. They're quite lower than they seem to be. And in terms of the 32% and the 20% drop rates, if you're not getting them at all, well, your drop rate system is absolutely busted and you are just very unlucky. Some people here are getting 20% drops in about a couple of hours, and you should be getting them between 3 to 6 tries. If it takes you any longer, you are very unlucky. Let me know down in the comments if you think that Nexon in the first Descendants are manipulating the drop rate system for you to play longer, which seems and feels like to be the case, but I don't really think it is. It just feels like it because these drops are insane. The Gurkek has made it to the Master Rank 20 club. This is absolutely insane. It takes like hundreds of thousands to rank up after level 15, and this is how he's done it. So it says here, lots of confusion here regarding Mastery XP. The way Mastery Experience works in Descendants gives the highest Mastery Experience at 49,680 each. So if you want to rank up very quickly, rank up other Descendants. For guns, these are the difference in XP. For your blue weapons, it gives you around 9,840 XP for ranking it up max. For purple, it gives you around 18,000, and for ultimates, gives you around 28,000 XP. And yeah, I mean, that is quite a lot. So yeah, there you go. If you want to rank up your master rank very quickly, this is how you do it. This guy has now reached level 20, which is pretty cool. If you want a quick way of actually farming some XP right here, what you can do is go obviously do the Valby farm in Fortress, or what you can also do is just do some boss battles like in normal mode. You can do any of these. The Grave Walker is probably the easiest. They drop you just a bunch of weapons and you can just farm them that way and just rank up blues and purples. Talking about gold when dismantling reactors, the Grey Wolf said, "This would be a quality of life update if you ask me. Let's make this a thing, a petition to get this in the game ASAP." Now he basically wants you to get gold when dismantling reactors or just dismantling anything really. Now of course you do get gold for selling them, but it's really not that much. Talking about useless things in the first Descendants, this guy said they made this whole ass cutscene just for us to skip it. Now the only problem is with this cutscene, it's around a minute long, and you rank up quite often in this game, especially when you're crafting and leveling up. You don't want to sit there every single time watching cutscenes. It's pretty cool, but definitely way too long. Talking about Valby once again here, the trade offer. I receive the materials and you receive a bunch of gold and Kuiper. I mean, seems like a fair trade. Just to kind of put this out there, because I feel like a lot of people do not know about this, considering this person almost has 1,000 upvotes. In occupation zones, they go faster with more people in it. As you can see in the occupation progress, there's 3 dots, which means there's 3 people, which means it's going to go faster. Quite strange that a lot of people don't know this, but if you don't, well, there you go. Now, this post here says all party members should get void fragments as long as one person in the proper elements. I hope they add this. It feels wrong that you can't party up with a friend and do these unless you all just play the same character. For some elements, for example, Bunny can only do the electrical ones, and if you're playing, for example, a Freyna, you're not going to get any of the void fragments, which is kind of ridiculous considering if you're playing with a friend or people there, you should get the rewards as well. And that is pretty much it for this video. Just want to come here and update you guys and put you into the community as much as I can. Now, this is kind of insane. Let's just jump into this and we'll do the outro. Now, let's talk about the game real quick. Now, I have been playing other things recently and just not this game. I have been going out trying to spend as much time with my girlfriend as well, not just completely losing my mind farming. So after taking about 2 days break and coming back into this game, I kind of felt this weird feeling like I did not really want to go ahead and farm. Now, the drop rates are ridiculous. I do have to say so myself. We already know this. We have said this many times. Now, knowing how bad it is going back into it, and I know that I have to farm for my characters, for example, right now, I am trying to level up my Lepek, which I just quickly need to go up to him right there. My ultimate Lepek, he's only level 31. I need to get him ranked up, and I also need to do my builds for him. If you go into my modules, he is getting up there. I just need to rank up stuff with my crystals, but that's going to take a while to get. So knowing that I have to go here and farm a lot more, and I'm also trying to do my Thunder Cage, I still need to upgrade all of this and change it up because I'm trying to get this thing to above 600,000 DPS and it just takes time. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the game so far, what you have been doing in the game up once you've reached max level, and in game, have you been farming, what have you been farming, and what exactly you're trying to do in the game. Have you been playing other games as well? I've been trying out Once Human recently, and I think it's actually really fun. So I'm going to be playing that tonight when my team gets on. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all very soon.